It is obvious that the hands-on successes in Lagos State were Osibanjo, Fashola and Ambode. Obinyan, welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. According to a popular Nigerian politician who goes by the name Jack Obinyan, he has credited all the previous successes in Lagos State to Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Fashola and Ambode. Jack Obinyan said this via a post he shared hours ago on his verified Facebook page, and his words were looking strict as he gave Osibanjo, Fashola and Ambode all the credit to the Lagos State success. In Jack Obinyan's words on Facebook, he said, "It is now obvious that the real hands-on successes in Lagos State were Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Fashola and Ambode." His post goes thus. It is now obvious that the real hands-on successes of Lagos were Professor Yemi Osibanjo, Fashola and Ambode. Jack Obinyan is a popular Nigerian politician, and he is also a strong supporter of P2B ahead of the forthcoming 2023 general election. What do you have to say about the words of Jack Obinyan above? Well, if I were Tinubu candidate, I will only come out and state what my candidate does. This is the time. It's just like he's coming out now to say your Tinubu no do anything. Instead of coming out to say, oh, you hate him, or you people always do this, or that people always do this, it is time to come out. If I were Tinubu's people, what I will come out now, I will come and list. That is why I'm saying that you should screen your candidate. Do research on your candidate. So that if somebody is coming out to talk from a point of view of, you say if you counter the person by, now waiting my candidate to be this, now waiting him to be this, now waiting him to be this thing, now waiting him be. You understand? But a lot of us do not. Some of us, we base our research on hearsay. Then say you do this, then say, have you confirmed it? You do the research, especially the young people who are out supporting Tinubu. No problem. You put your phones to use. Do research on this thing so that when you're going to be speaking, you're not going to be speaking from a point of I hear say. You'll be speaking from a point of this is what he did. I am sure he did this. I did my research. You understand? You're going to be speaking from a point of conviction. Sir, if at all what makes you hate Tinubu best known to you, is it possible to build a house without foundation? Use your common sense before you tweet nonsense. This clearly showed that you surely know more than what you wrote by trying to raise the effort of Jagaban in picking who he gave the baiting of development to as a successor. Expose your hypocrisy. Each time Jagaban pick a candidate, people always condemn him, but later saw the quality he saw in them. These people he credited the government of Lagos State to please, who brought them on board on Lagos. So you're saying that the people of Lagos are so stupid and dumb that they don't come out for elections, but Tinubu fixes them. Is that what you're trying to say? No, I don't understand how people come out and say, so he brought who? How? He brought who? How? They are saying state waiting your people get. Simple wire question, so in Agois filler. It's simple. State waiting Jagaban don't do for Lagos. They don't say state we pick. It's picking a candidate for the next election, supposedly one of the functions of a state government. I don't do government for school too. As they make I ask to Nana, they say state waiting your candidate don't do. You come outside the saying pick Fashola, you pick this. How? So you're coming out to tell Lagosians now that if they have voted for Fashola, that they no vote. Waiting then, come on now. That is not right. Please list out what he did to Lagos. They even come they help now they talk him. If I were Tinubu supporters, okay, now waiting to be this, see waiting to be this, see waiting to be this. List at least 3 or 5 to shut the other party up. Then he can now bring up another argument. Rather than coming out to say he brought out Fashola. What do you mean he brought out Fashola? If Fashola was not brilliant enough, if he was somebody that was also a remote, anywhere where they turn nothing go, will he have done what he did? Haba. Adeoye, maybe you were a kid before and during Jagaban era's Lagos State governor. To answer your question and clear doubt, Tinubu started BRT bus. Are you sure? Are you sure Tinubu started BRT bus, or was it Fashola? Check again. Tinubu started the building of independent power in Egbin. Tinubu started Loma. Are you serious? Tinubu started Loma. Hey. Tinubu started Lasma. Are you serious? Check again, no. Check again. Make sure you confirm. Tinubu developed an application used in collecting tax that makes Lagos State the richest IGR in Lagos. Okay? Tinubu started Eco Atlantic. Eco Atlantic is not one of Lagos State achievement though. It is what I call entrepreneur. Okay. Tinubu started the Blue Light Train. Tinubu started building mega schools. Tinubu started giving free school bus and free feeding. Tinubu started paying WAEC. Okay, I have heard of paying WAEC. Let me stop you, please. Respond to all this and show me what your candidate has done. The only achievement of Tinubu in Lagos is the institutionalism of Agboro that he uses to intimidate, maim, and grab power from any position. All you need to do is counter it. The same Agboro will be used against you this time. By the time they're done with you, they will scamper to your villages. Wahala. Hey. Obinyan, Lagosians know better than you when it comes to the history of Lagos. By the way, it is a fact that you cannot build something on nothing. The foundation Asiwaju laid in Lagos is what those who mentioned are building on. By the way, why are you so particular in pulling Tinubu down? Why can't you face obedient palaver after you have eaten Osibanjo to the bone? I strongly recommend article for you. He gets them for pocket very well. Well, I said before, this is a good time where somebody said where you would market your candidate, but a lot of them are not passing. They fail. If not question, why question? They don't feel the question well. Some people quoted Fashola's achievement as well as yes. Some people quoted Fashola's achievement, and of course it is not. They say measure waiting your governor do. Waiting your candidate don't do before. Now waiting they talk as governor. You they mention waiting other people do. You won't carry another person glory, give another person. You know they okay. You know they okay at all. Okay. How will you know what he did during his tenure when you're still in the Eastern Beach fetching firewood? At least those people who listed are still Yorubas, and Tinubu gave them the podium. Wow. He gave them the podium. Clap for now. Okay. Why are you obsessed with running down another presidential candidate instead of promoting and canvassing for a candidate? I used to respect your opinion, but now I think otherwise. We are more interested in what your candidate stands for in terms of economy, security, and social welfare, but not wasting our time on irrelevant. And that should be it. Not wasting time on irrelevant. Okay, on this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.